Hello everyone, welcome back to the Dragon Shrine. I'm Rukiharu. So at the time of recording this, someone has leaked the full card list for the upcoming structure deck, that is the Alba Strike. It is set to release in OCG in this week, December 4th, which if I'm not mistaken should be around the weekends on Saturday, yeah. And this person, I'm not going to try to pronounce the name, also provide us with this image of all the compiled cards, so thank you for that. So this is a very large structure deck totaling 46 cards, 40 main deck, 6 extra deck, and 5 tokens. There will be 9 new cards in this, and of course 5 new tokens as well. In the OCG, the tokens has a possibility of a secret rare. I'm not so sure about the TCG. The new tokens will have artworks related to the lore, and it's quite beautiful. I'm just going to show you guys here. Let's talk about the new cards first. There will be 3 new monsters, 2 spells and traps, as well as 2 extra deck monsters. Short recaps. For the monster in the main deck, we have Tri-Brigade Mercourier, which negates monster effect as well as a searcher. Spriggan Kids can special summon itself as well as a searcher. Unlikely Sword Soul allies also can special summon itself, negate an enemy attack, and also destroy that monster with a caveat, as well as an extender. For the spells, we have Paradise Branded, a continuous spells that provide protections as well as a searcher, and a brand new fusion spells, which is Branded Fusion, an extremely powerful fusion spells that allow fusion with materials from deck, hand, or field. This fusion spells is already been talked among the community. Someone already share multiple decks that can work with these spells, and it's a very powerful spell cards. We also have a Branded Blade and Branded Condemnations. One is a token generator and another one is a negations, and both can recycle cards from your banished pile. For the extra deck, we have 2 new extra deck monsters. One is Lubion the Searing Dragons, that can fusion summon another monster once it's being fusion summoned. And another one is a Mirror Jade the Ice Blade Dragon, the new boss monster for the deck that provide non-targeting banish, as well as can destroy opponent's monster on the field when this card leave the field. The new cards are good and all, and it works very well for the new deck, but what about the reprints? This is something that people usually look forward to in a structure deck, and this structure deck does not disappoint. Out of all the cards available, 33 main deck and 4 extra deck consist of reprints. I can say that for this structure deck, it has like the most valuable reprints available for a structure deck. Almost all the reprints serve the functions of the deck, and Konami does not waste the reprint slot. For the monster lineup, 3 Alba team monsters, 7 team Dragon team monsters that can work well with this deck, as well as provide that reprints necessarily needed for Dragon players. 2 Kaiju, surprising additions. Usually in a structure deck, if there's a Kaiju included, they only put 1, but in this deck it makes sense because in original Alba's deck, people are incorporating Kaiju in that deck, as well as 3 hand traps. all are useful. And the weakest monster for the reprints are Summoner Monks, but even that card is useful for the deck. For the spell lineup, we have 2 older Alba Steam spells, 3 fusion related cards, 1 gold suck, probably for the new cards, the Springen kits, and 3 extremely sought after staples, that is Pot of Extravagance, Called by the Grave, as well as Dark Ruler No More. All these three are very useful in the meta and very sought after by the players. For the traps, we have 2 Alba Steam traps, the older ones, and 6 staples with a few notable ones such as Ice Dragons of the Ice Barrier. There can only be 1, and Dimensional Barrier. These 3, especially the Ice Dragon, also a very sought after staples. For the fusion, the remainder 4 is for the old Alba Steam fusion monster. So, with such an excellent card list for a structure deck, who is this structure deck for? Well, the answer is simple. Everyone. Beginner will have everything they need in this one deck. It's almost like a Salamangreat deck, where one deck is enough to get started. Well, I said one, but you know, you have to buy 3 to make a complete deck. Competitive player would want to grab hold on all the amazing staples included in this structure deck, especially the OCG. We don't know yet for the TCG. Still, the list is amazing. While collector will be interested in the deck for the lores as well as the tokens that offer 5 amazing artworks. Alright, so good news for the OCG players, but how about for the TCG players and collectors such as myself? Well, this structure deck is set to release in March 2020 for the TCG side, and TCG Konami is notorious for changing staples from the OCG to a much weaker alternative. Though I'm optimist and quite positive that for this time around they might stick with the original card list, as all the staples already have multiple printings prior to this deck, and none of them are too powerful. Most of them are quite balanced. Pot of Extravagance is most likely to be swapped, while the rest are likely to stick around for the TCG prints if, you know, changes is done. As for the pricing, the usual price is of course $10 US, but I'm quite wary with the pricing, as sellers might spike the price due to the overall value of the deck from all the reprints and as well as the new cards. So, will I be buying it? Funnily enough, I already pre-ordered the OCG ones, a set of 3, and this will be my first OCG structure deck that I purchased. I will make a video about it, opening it, and of course admiring the ever so good quality of the OCG cards. But I'm also looking forward to the TCG release as well, and I'm sure you guys who watch this video and my channel will look forward to it as well. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I see you guys in the next video.
Thank you for watching this video. You can help support this channel by clicking on the like button, dropping a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more content. There's also a link in the description down below to tcgplayer.com and inkgaming.com. I also have few awesome playmat designs at Ink Gaming, so be sure to check it out. Check out these few recommended videos as well. Thank you once again for the support, and I see you guys in the next video.